Hey there, today we'll be doing this question that's valid anagram. And the question statement is given two strings S and T, return true if T is an anagram of S, otherwise false. So, what is an anagram? So, basically, an anagram means let's say we have something like a CAB, this is one of the string, and another string is BAC. So, if you rearrange them in some way, both of them will be similar. So basically this means if you just keep the first string as it is, the second one is rearranged this way, both of them are obviously similar, so you just need to return true, otherwise return false. Okay, so I'll just quickly get onto the code part as well. Okay, so first approach is very easy, just sort them and see if they are equal, and if they are equal we'll return a true, otherwise we'll return a false. Okay, so this is the most easiest one. So the time complexity for this one will be O of n log n, obviously, for the first sorting, and another O of n log n, and a comparison time is needed. But how can we do it in a linear time? That is what we'll be looking for here. So this is the approach that is a generalized one. So basically what you do is, so first of all we need to see that we just have 26 characters, right? So let's just take an example that, again, we are taking example of this only. So we have CAB, and let's just say we have ABC. So just consider this array of size 26. Okay, so I'm just writing the first three because A, B, C, and the characters that we'll be needing here, and the other ones are not needed here. Just consider this part. Okay, so A, B, C, D, and so on till up to Z is there. Okay, but I'm not writing this here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the indexes and the corresponding characters that are present here. So what do we do first? We iterate on the first string, that is S, which is given to us. And what do? We increment the count of the characters. So C is occurring one time, A is occurring one time, B is occurring one time. Okay. And mind you, the array is initialized as 0 by default. Okay. So after this is done, what do? I go to the second string, which is already provided in the question, that is the string T. And what do? I just simply decrement the count of all these characters which are present in my T. So I see that A is present here. So I'll decrement this count and make it to 0, right? So I'll make it to 0. Again, B's count will be decremented and be made to 0. Again, C's count will be decremented and made to 0, right? So after this is done, I'll just go on to this array and iterate on these 26 size array and just check if any of the values is not 0 or is less than 0 or greater than 1 or something like that, then I'll just return a false. But if it is a 0, I'll return a true. And why so? So if you see, all the characters here are actually cancelling out all the characters that are present here. That means I'm telling you about the number of occurrences of these characters. That is what, on the basis of what I'll be doing this, right? But let's just take an example. Let's just say if you just have A and B. Okay, so what happens then? So C, A, B, on the first iteration these will be marked as 1, obviously. Now I on the second iteration, when we are going on to the string T, what we'll decrement these values of A and B, right? So this is decremented and this is decremented, but after, again, when you iterate on this frequency array, you see that a value is not 0. That means you just need to return a false. Okay, and so this is the basic overall idea of how to do this question, and this is the code right here written. So I have declared a frequency array of size 26, iterate on the first string, iterate on the second string. Similarly, just iterate and increment the count, decrement the count. After that, iterate on the frequency array. If none of them are or one of them is not 0, just return a false, otherwise return a true. And this is an accepted code. I've already submitted it. Okay, so this will work perfectly fine. And if you did enjoy and like this video tutorial, please do like and subscribe.